I'm working my ass off, yes, for PulseChain, for myself, for my little community, which I hope will grow to be a big community. I'm here for the long haul. We launched this game, the minting for the game, a couple of months ago. PulseChain's done nothing but drop in price since then. Sentiment has got worse and worse. Price has got worse and worse. What else could you say? It's just not a great time to be on PulseChain. But this game was built to last to the middle of next year, March to sort of summer next year. That's what the game was built to do. We've still got plenty of time. There's no need to rush with the rush into doing anything with the game. The sentiment's quite low out there. People are feeling pretty tough. People are feeling pretty wrecked. So I'm here doing my bit. So let me just bring up crypto frickin' Twitter for this week. Have a little look at what is going on. Today was oh, of all the days so far, today. Now I've been busy and haven't been on much, but when I flicked on this morning, and then I flicked back on again this evening, today might be one of the worst yet. The infighting has got to all new highs. Sentiment and price going down, battling with each other, going up. So part of what Pulse Wars has always tried to do and always tried to be is a little bit of fun, a little bit of crack. You can join in within our game. You can join your favorite community team. We have 20 teams in Pulse Wars. We have got a team for Axis and his supporters. We've got a team for Crypto Coffee and his supporters. We have the boob bearing Aussies for the KDP fans. We have the PDI crew loves paganing. We've just added the PLUSD crew, and they haven't even told their community about that yet. But we've got 20 different teams. B Roots is in there. The Tang Gang is in there. Orange Gooey is in there. And the whole idea between these teams and my game was to allow the communities to compete against each other with a little bit of fun involved. There's no need to be so brutal to each other. We're all here and we all want the same thing. Or do we not? I mean, am I fucking crazy? Does everybody want different things? Does everybody hate everybody else that much? Is that possible? How can we all end up following Richard Hart, following PulseChain, and all ending up loving the ecosystem that we're in, but hate each other at the same time? Woo! Freaking crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Sorry. Um, you know, yes, it's tough, but we'll be all right in the long run. Richard Hart, there was a quote once. There was a quote. What the fuck was it? I don't know. The people who make money in crypto are holders and founders. Well, guess what? I came in May 2021. I am a holder. I am a founder. And I ain't made too many gains yet. It's funny as well. I have made a few hundred X's, and I'm surprised that I actually have any portfolio left for the coins that I've held long term. It's been a tough ride, and in fairness, overall, I'm not even really down that bad. The what the some of the decent wins that I've had with the likes of catching solid X at a good time, getting in a lot of the Tangang coins at a good time. They've kind of saved me. I'm not a maxi of any part of the ecosystem, as it's obvious from the way I've built this game. But luckily enough, given all the crap we've been through, I'm not doing too bad. But holders and founders, there's a lot of things I really loved watching all the Richard Hart streams whenever I got into crypto in May 2021. Loved them. And many of the things in his teachings, obviously, they were all great. And they taught me a lot about security, about what not to do. But some of the things that, this holders and founders, maybe you have to be a holder and a founder for at least 4 years. Maybe a little bit more information would help everybody. Would help everybody just a little bit. So, sorry, getting sidetracked here, just giving my overall view of where I'm at. Where's the share screen? 2 seconds, folks. Bookmarks, 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 bookmarks. Because I just had a quick flick through this morning and seen some of these posts, and Charlie 2020, artist and artist extraordinaire on PulseChain. We have some amazing artists here on PulseChain creating some really wonderful NFT communities and art and all that. Charlie 2020 created the class in Pulse Wars, the founders of the future. They are sort of strongest and best in-game NFT. So Charlie 2020 did the designs, but she's on. Even Charlie has hit a point today where she's felt that she's needed to speak out and say something. Charlie's a really active part of the PulseChain and Tangang community, and very, very pleasant, lovely, lovely lady. And if she's feeling the need to step up, and say something, I'm not even going to get into the detail, but look, you can see about all this. She mentions about, people stepping up and working, about she's been working, certain people have been working. We're working to add to the chain. And we're actually, a lot of people that aren't working are the ones that make the most freaking noise, But I just wanted to bring that up. That's the tweet I was talking about. Richard Hart, just another reminder, I do not work for you. I've never worked for you. Okay, fair enough. We're all, well, not all, many of us are working our asses off with the chain. The tagline for Pulse Wars, the strapline for the game is the future of our ecosystem is in our hands. And I was starting to preach that back in September whenever I started building. It is, we're all here, we're doing the work, and then this controversial move by, I think it was Too Spooky, going on the deck screener and paying to update the PulseChain deck screener details. Is it stretched too far, or is it not? Let's be real. Crypto is a free market, and we call it the Wild West. Literally, fucking anything goes. So I'm going to say that fair play and well played to Twos for being innovative and smart enough to create to get more eyeballs on his. Is my fucking internet rugging on me? To get more eyeballs on his projects and the things that he's involved in. This is a controversial thing. Many people are quite angry about it, and I don't like the idea of PulseChain being called PulseChain. I love it being PulseChain. I love the Tangang. I want it to be PulseChain, but it was very smart. Let's be honest. Anything goes in crypto, the wild, wild west, and he made a very smart move. No publicity is bad publicity, or whatever the frickin' saying is. All publicity is good publicity, whatever. But I thought he'd done a great job going and doing that. Somebody's come in and paid the money to put it back. So, like I say, it is what it is. There's no point in being upset about it. It's been changed back by somebody in the community, but well played, Too Spooky. More controversy, more people talking about him, more people talking about his coins. So, if Richard Hart can do outrage marketing, that is about as outrageous as it's got so far. Everybody was up in arms. Here's another thing. All-time lows. Oh my goodness. Even KDP, look at that. 400 days. 400 days since launch. Poor Kermit. Crying his eyes out. And then Almighty. The beef continues. Tangang versus Almighty. He's attacking Too Spooky for this play. He got called out, and then our good friend Rags to Riches, Brandon, he's actually just come out like a smart dude and says, here's what's happened. What's your opinions on this? And again, did see in the comments that some of the Tangang folk, that some of the loudmouthers were attacking him in the comments. You're just like, geez, the guy is actually being diplomatic and talking some sense. That's PulseChain getting dragged out there. Look. Drag it in. Somebody drag PulseChain off the pitch, give it a couple of slaps, and send it back in, please. We need a better performance. Oh, yeah. What else did we have today? That was about it. I actually made a wee post today. I made a little post on my own page. I'm actually going to go into it here, folks, and just share because it's worth. This for me is worth having a little chat about as well. Where are we? Please don't start playing my own voice out to me. Profile. Toot, 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 toot. Here. Be careful how you treat people on the way up because you never will know who you meet on the way down. All I'm saying in this video is that in business and in real life, you have to treat people well. You have to build relationships with people and nurture those relationships and really treat people well to be successful in real life. And crypto really isn't any different. The problem is you can get quick wins. You can get quick wins in crypto. And all of a sudden, you think you are what we say here. I don't know if they use this term in other countries, the bee's knees. So you get a quick win, you think you're the bee's knees, and you're off spitting in everybody's face, attacking everybody on PulseChain, attacking everybody on Twitter. And, you know, you can get that reversal. You can get that reversal just as quickly as you caught the quick pump. So stay humble. Just be nice to people. The word cope is used all the time out in crypto. You know, somebody catches something and somebody else is in it. Oh, he's coping. The cope is unreal. Relax with the coping. You know, you're the one that's often some sort of new emotional roller coaster than the other person you're saying is coping. But the reality as well is the cope it is real. It's tough for people sometimes. People are over invested, people have been hit hard. You don't need to go making somebody that feels bad feel even worse. Or do you? I mean, oh, why is that a real thing? Why? Why do people because because people can get successful in crypto without having to do all the things that people usually have to do to be successful and have a voice that people listen to. You know, somebody makes a few quid in crypto and all of a sudden they have the knowledge, the experience, all the things that go with being a public speaker and a successful motivator of people, which is just totally untrue. These people catch a quick buck and speak way above their station. So instead of spitting about people coping, why don't you reach out to the copers and help them cope and be nice, make them feel a little bit better that they've missed out on something instead of attacking them and laughing at them and spitting in their face. Anyway, that's it. We'll move on to friends. Where are we? Pulse Wars. Pulse Wars Crypto Fantasy League. We have built something that does not exist on any other chain. We have built the first game of its kind, multiple NFT collections, massive, potentially and hopefully massive prize pools. Manage your in-game fantasy PulseChain crypto portfolio to begin with a chance of winning 3.5 billion Pulse. We aim to have a 10 billion Pulse prize pool with the winner in March or summer 2025, winning 3.5 billion Pulse. Could that be 350 grand if we get back the sacrifice price? Could that be $3.5 million if we do a 10x? Who knows? Enter the league. Come and play. Mint your entry NFT to play the Pulse Wars Fantasy League game. It lasts for 280 days. It is a spectacle like no other. Something like the gladiators back in the day. Maximus Decimus Meridius stepping up with his crypto PulseChain portfolio made up of 4 awesome PulseChain coins, and he gets slaughtered by some twat with 1 coin from Ethereum whose portfolio completely annihilates him. Anyway, dig deeper to find out how we play. Launched the mint back in March. It's got a little bit quieter since we launched. All the Pulse price is done, is go down. People are feeling the squeeze. Hopefully, when things start turning around, well, actually, I'm trying to make things happen myself. We have updated the gameplay, so I had to make a few changes. Because we didn't sell out, we wanted to sell 16,384 NFTs, and we haven't even sold 1,000 yet. But it is not. It did knock my confidence a little bit. I'll be honest. It did. It was a kick in the teeth on launch night. I don't know. I'm going to actually bring my face up, but launch night, I'd never launched a crypto project before. I slaved my ass off for 6 months, day and night. On top of I run a business as well, and it takes up a lot of my time. But the evenings, 2 a.m.s, 3 a.m.s, writing white papers, dealing with devs, putting trawling Twitter to find names of people from within our ecosystem and our community to add their names into the game, but even tweaking their names so that they're not, so we can try to have a little bit of fun with it. Just endless hours of content. And on launch, I'd done streams with RG3. I'd been chatting with Crypto Coffee, streaming with Vets, Randy Hilarski, Crypto, or the Corey and Dane. The list goes on. Streaming with all these people, and I thought I was going to sell at least 5,000, maybe sell out. And I sold 500 on the day of launch. It was a bit of a kick in the teeth. It did knock the confidence and the wind out of me, but I've been in business for many, many years. I've had many, many setbacks, and I've had many, many successes. So I'm here fighting and continuing on. Instead of falling apart, or not even accepting defeat, but just kind of, instead of trying to just roll with the punches, what we do, when back regrouped, look at some of the mistakes we've made, some of the marketing messages, some of the elements from within the game, and we've done a few tweaks. So what we've got now is we've created, we've rewritten their white paper with updates. So a couple of points. I'll flick through this. I'm actually really, really happy with the changes. It's an actual better overall game. It enables us to start now or soon, and people can still enter and come into the game. The original idea, we sold the NFTs, whatever were sold, the game started, and that was it. Now we've added in rebuys for people who are in early. We've added, increase in entry prices as we go through the rounds and get closer to the prize pools. Lots of little tweaks that have made the game, in my opinion, actually better. So, and then as I said before, there's no real rush to get this thing going. We are going to have so much time. It was always built to grow over time. It was built to go out the next year. So we never needed it to be crazy at the start. When Pulse starts to increase, when more people come into the game, when certain coins start to pump, this game gets more and more exciting as we go along. As people get eliminated, as we half through each round and people get eliminated, the numbers get smaller, the crypto portfolios get tighter, and we get closer to the prize pools, and we get we go through the bigger paying rounds. That all adds to the growth of the excitement and the experience of this game. So we've got loads of time. So let me just read this out quickly. This is the first game. Pulse Wars is an epic elimination crypto-based fantasy league game that brings together NFT enthusiasts, strategists, and PulseChain supporters. In this easy-to-play game, players participate in a fantasy league format, managing their NFTs in-game portfolio and compete to achieve the highest portfolio value over time. It is a journey where up to 16,384 NFTs from 7 diverse classes clash over 280 days for a chance to win their share of a potential 10 billion Pulse prize pool. Overall winner could receive up to 3.5 billion Pulse. Sorry, I read all that out, and it's all there. Really excited about some of the stuff. So how to play. Mint your entry NFT. Go here, mint a Pulse Wars NFT, or use an NFT that you already have and mint a citizen. Mint your entry NFT. 2, select your in-game investment portfolio. So depending on what type of NFT you get, the classes are here. Pulsicans, they get a portfolio of 4 PulseChain coins. A founder, there are only 200 founders. They are friggin' awesome in the game. They get 4 coins, and they can choose their own 4 coins. Frenemies and VCs, they get a portfolio of 4 Ethereum or legacy-based coins, so just where they're kind of non-PulseChain coins. Natives, 1,000 of these, you get a portfolio of 1 PulseChain coin, and in the game you can use all these little boost functions to play over the 280 days each round. Power items, there are 1,200 power items. They get 2 coins in their portfolio, one from PulseChain, one from Ethereum. Maxis, they get 1 coin from Ethereum, and the citizens, the little nugget for the citizens is that they get to choose whatever 4 coins they want, whatever 4 PulseChain coins you want, you can get them in your portfolio. So select your in-game investment portfolio, manage your portfolio, and progress to win. The further you progress, the more you win, the more PLS you win. Gameplay. There's a quick. This is I love this. Like I mentioned this on Twitter the other day. This is a labor of love. You know. Sorry, I'm going to bore you all with another little story. Where did the idea for this game came from? Okay, I mentioned I've been in business for years. I run a specialist transport company. I'm going to big myself up and say we're one of the best in Europe at what we in all of Europe at what we do. Another thing that I did for the last 30 years is that I ran online fitness competitions here in Ireland. It was called Bar Wars. Bar Wars Ireland. It was a calisthenics competition. We had a like an Instagram community that I ran, was like about 2,000 people in it, and we competed once a year. We ran this big competition. It was a 3-month league, and everybody that entered it competed over 3 months. It was 10 weeks, 10 challenges, and each week everybody that entered the league had to do this challenge. So say it was like one week might have been, who could hold a handstand for the longest, and whoever won, whoever done the best won the most points for that week. And over 3 months, or the 10 weeks, whoever ended up with the most points won. And I ran this community. People would send me videos every week. I'd score them, I'd judge them, I'd put up the scores. And this was my hobby. I did own a gym as well, teaching all this kind of stuff, all the calisthenics and fitness stuff. I owned a gym and did all that as well. But the online fitness competition, Bar Wars Ireland, all we did was have fun. It was grueling, it was hard work, but we just took the piss and had fun with it. So my love of crypto, my love of calisthenics and fitness changed 3 years ago. My passion moved from calisthenics, fitness, training to crypto. God love me. Look, I've actually got a double chin now. I've got a double chin now from swapping up a fair bit of my time that was spent training and looking after myself to sitting in front of a screen. But that's where the two ideas, two labors of love clashed. So Pulse Wars really is a labor of love for me. I've took all the stuff that I'm good at and crammed it into this game. So you motherfuckers better mint more NFTs and join me on this journey through the bull run. So gameplay. I'm just going to flick down. So when you get an NFT, minting an NFT, sorry, I'll just go here quickly. Minting an NFT. When you mint an NFT in our game, as I say, you have 2 choices. You can mint, which generates 1 of 10,000 NFTs. So one of our PulseChain or Pulse Wars NFTs, Pulsicans, Maxis, Natives, Frenemies, and VCs, power items, or founders of the future. There's how many of each, the maximum number of each can be minted. And this little table gives out the little portfolio strategies. You get 10,000 fictional DAI to use in the game, and you spread that out over the coins that you get. You can mint the Pulse Wars NFT, or you can mint a citizen. So if you hold one of these NFTs, Pulse Funks, Pulse Lorians, Grove Girls, Yoblins, Titan Legends, Pulse Ape Yacht Club, Red Squirrels, yada, yada, yada. If you hold one of these, you can use it to mint a citizen. Minting a citizen comes with a massive bonus. Apart from the founders, which there are only 200 of, if you mint a citizen, if you use, say, your Pulse OG to mint a citizen, the bonus that you get for doing that is that you get to pick the coins that you get in your in-game portfolio, which could be a massive boost. That's a little golden nugget for you people that are just new to the channel, new to the game, and in the gameplay. So each different type of NFT. This table lays out the functions in the game and how many you get. So look, really simple: power items, maxis, natives, the types of NFTs. And we'll run down quickly the actual functions that are in the game. So how many coins do you get in your portfolio? Power items get 2, maxis get 1, founders over here get 4. You can, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Sorry, folks. I'm chatting away here and the table's not even up. Sorry. Very, very sorry. The table. Why is that not scrolling? It's not letting me scroll. Not letting me scroll in. I hope you can see it there, but okay. So there's the names of the types of NFTs. How many coins do you get in your portfolio? Do you get PulseChain or do you get legacy coins? Do you get to choose your own coins? Yes or no? The only ones that get to choose their own coins, as I said before, are the citizens and the founders. How many trades can your NFT do per round? So these guys don't get any trades. They only get to use boost functions. These guys get 2 trades per round, and these founders get 8 trades per round. Can you call the boost function once per round? Yes or no? If you go and dig into the white paper, you can learn a lot, but the game is very simple. You get an NFT, it'll get a certain number of coins, you'll get a certain number of trades per round, you might get the boost function, and that's about it. We've tried to make this game really simple for everybody to play. You know, what we didn't want to create was something that people have to sit for hours on end, trading, looking at their portfolios, constantly watching it. You can literally enter this game and check your portfolio once a week. And if you need to make a trade, do it. And if not, you don't need to do anything. It's very, very passive, but in my opinion, it's very, very exciting as well. In addition to the main game, the Pulse Wars Fantasy League, the 280-day league with the massive prize pool, we have weekly games that you can play as well. I wonder, can I actually pull that up? Let me see. Let me give you a quick look at the test game. Let me give you a little insight into the actual game. Okay, so we've built a mini game that you play every week, and the mini game is like a little simple version of the full game. So in the mini game, you can only trade 2 coins, pulse and die. You trade the pulse die chart on a weekly basis, and whoever does the best wins. And you can join teams and do all sorts of fun things. Read the white paper to find out. I need to go to testnet, V4 testnet. When was the last time you used V4 testnet? Connect wallet. Okay. 1 second there. Quickly, look. So in the mini games, you can play every single week. These are the teams you can join, and there's money up for grabs every week. So every single NFT can play the full, gets 1 entry to the full game, but can also play for free the mini games every single week. You know, it's crazy how much value you get from one NFT. If you've been 1 Pulse Wars NFT, you can win every week. You get a chance to win every single week, and there are hundreds of payouts in the main game. So if we get, you know, there's over 200 people will win over 4 million pulse. It actually doubles from round 7. If we bring enough money in from round 7, it starts off at 4 million, and it doubles. Your prize doubles every round. 4 million, 8 million. It's almost like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. 4 million, 8 million, 16, 32, 64. And then it takes a jump from 64 to 200, and then from 200 to 600 million, and then from 600 million, where's it go to next? 2 billion, and then 3.5 billion first prize. That was like one of them fucking YouTube screenshots there. That was a real one. That wasn't me just doing it for the camera. I was going, what have I created? Where do people catch on? You fuckers out there don't even realize what I've built and how much crack this is going to be. So sorry, leaderboard. previous week. See the winners. So look, here's this is a little. Oh, I'm doing it again. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Let's remove this. Stop sharing. Present. I hope there's some new faces haven't watching this. 49 people watching there at the minute. This is kind of what the game site looks like. This is just the mini game. So this I've clicked into the leaderboard. So each week you'll be able to come in and see who came first, first, second, third, the portfolio value that won for the week, and what team they were a part of, and my NFTs. You click into my NFTs, it'll show you all the Pulse Wars and Citizens NFTs that you've got in the game. Power item, native, maxi, another power item, founder. If I click into this founder here, and you can see here, you're in the game DAP, and you can play the community challenge, or you can. This is where you manage your game. This is where you manage the games each week. So you can click here to go in and trade in the weekly game. Because it's not active, it's not showing figures. But in the mini game, you'll have like 1,000 die, and you can trade between the. It'll show you the chart. You can click through the deck screener here if you want to do a little bit more technical analysis before you make your trade. And then here it'll show you your portfolio. It'll show you what rank you are, how many trades you have left for that week, and the portfolio breakdowns in there. It actually comes up like a nice little pie chart. And then where is, yeah, you can't see it here, but it'll show you your balance and your overall portfolio value. We'll go back to my NFTs. So in there, you manage your little mini game weekly portfolio, or you can trade now, and this will be the full game. So in here, you'll have a portfolio breakdown. If you get an NFT with 4 coins, it'll show you your 4 coins in here. Again, how many trades you have left. You go down, it'll show you all your trade history, buy and sell. So yeah, this one's on the trash team. We actually ditched the trash team. I'm going to be honest here as well. Sorry, before I move on, my NFTs, leaderboard. Whenever I created the game, I reached out to a lot of different people, a lot of different communities, and some people engaged with me and some people didn't. And whenever I initially made some of the choices about the teams or about the coins and different things, what's happened since then is that they've got no adoption, no support, nothing from certain communities. And recently I've started to have other ones reaching out to me saying, we want our coin in the game. Can you give us a team? So we're starting to make a few of those little tweaks. People who paid no attention to us, as in the trailer park trash guys, loved all their ideas, loved all that stuff that they were doing. Their coin tanked. They didn't like the way they handled it. Anyway, they get that trash team that I used on that. This is testnet anyway. That trash team, they get booted out. The PLUSD guys are getting their own team. Controversial, maybe not, but they are getting their own team. Leaderboard. I just want to check here to see if, let me go down. No data found. Give me a second. I just want to see if I can find one of the test games where it shows you your team. So if that week, this test game, 9 inches, the person on the 9-inch team won. So if anybody else is on the 9-inch team, they can go there to claim a team reward. So if you were on a 9-inch team and you had and one of your NFTs was on the 9-inch team, when you click in here, it'll show I didn't have an NFT with a 9-inch team badge, so there's no rewards for me. But anybody that had one would be able to come in there and claim their rewards that week. So look, I hope watching this you can see that we have got a lot of stuff going on. Please take a little bit of time and dig into the white paper. So pulsewars.io is the website. From there, the link to Twitter, Telegram, the white paper, the DAP to mint NFTs and play the mini games and stuff. That's all there. From pulsewars.io is the easiest place to find everything. The community games are built and ready to launch We have a beta testing group which has already run a test game. It's been tested on mainnet. The thing works beautifully. We're just making a few. We just made a few UI tweaks after the beta testers got to give us some feedback. But the reality is as well, we're only about 4 weeks away from being able to launch. It's just a matter of how much I push it at this minute in time. So plenty of things going to be happening. I'm streaming every week. What I was waiting for was to tweak to put all the updates that we had to do into the white paper. If you go to the white paper now, that is the format for the final game. That is the way we are launching it. So that was just holding me back from marketing, from streaming, from going out to the wider community with my messages again. That's all done. It's full steam ahead from here on. So look, yes, PulseChain, it's given us all a little bit of a black eye at the minute, but good times are here. Good times, sorry, not here, but good times will come. Thanks everybody for joining in this week. Next week, I will probably try and get a guest on next week. Oh, actually, maybe, sorry folks, might not be on next week. I'm involved in another project over on Ethereum. Blaze, I'll be streaming on the Weekly Blaze channel tomorrow night. I'm actually streaming straight after this on the Weekly Blaze channel. We're going to run through the white paper for a project launching on Ethereum, a project called Blaze. It is a part of the TitanX ecosystem, but we're doing a lot of work on over there. I'm building and trying to bring eventually some of the value back over to PulseChain, you know. So yeah, join me over on the Weekly Blaze. Look it up on YouTube. You'll probably see it on my Twitter page, in my Twitter feed. It'll probably come up in my Twitter feed after this stream. But yeah, might end up skipping next week. No, I won't actually. No, it's a matter of you gotta stay consistent no matter what. I'll see you again here next week, next Monday night, 8 p.m. GMT. Pulse Wars Power Play 6 will be back. More updates. We'll do a proper run through the white paper. Hopefully, maybe get a guest on. See you later, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.